Hello guys, good morning. Today's dish is a Thai dish very common in the streets of Thailand. It is called Pad Kra Pao. So, ang ingredients would be the pork, ground pork, a lot of chili or garlic or onions, and a lot of basil, and then a little bit of ground pepper, and then a combination of soy sauce and fish sauce. So I'll be cooking this and I'll show you how to do it. This is just very easy to use. By the way, guys, this is usually topped with a sunny side up egg. But I'm not gonna be showing you that anymore. So let's cook. Hey guys, let's start cooking na. Napakabilis lang nito luto. So, sigaan na natin ang ating mahiwagang kalan na may katok. Ayan siya. Tapos habang iniinit natin ang ating kalan, lalagyan natin na siya ng mantika, a little bit of oil para uminit na ang ating kalachuchi. So ayan na guys, ang kalachuchi. Yan ang tinatawag na kalachuchi. So, painitin lang muna natin at after that, dire-diretso na ang pag-isa ng lola nyo. So, kailangan super hot. This is usually cooked, guys, in a super hot pan. So, hindi ko nababawasan ang apoy para mainit na mainit talaga siya. Kulang ko pala guys yung ingredients. Nakalimutan ko na ipakita sa inyo. Kailangan pala nito a little bit of sugar as well. So, ayan. So, pinapainit ko pa yung kalan. And pag mainit na siya, let's put in our first ingredients, which is the garlic hay. Yan na. I'm putting in na guys, the garlic hay. Kung makikita nyo, it's a lot of garlic hay. I usually put a lot of ingredients whenever I cook. Because I believe that you usually achieve the flavor that you need if you are not making tipid with your ingredients. So, that's the first ingredients there. That's the garlic. I'll add now guys my onion. I'm sauteing now my onion. And then after this, I'll be putting in one of the most important part of the recipe, which is the chilies. Remember guys that you don't cook this without chilies. This is actually much hotter, spicier when it's in Thailand. So me, since it's expensive here in the Philippines, I just basically made depend with the chili. But if it's in Thailand, if you eat it in Thailand, it's actually like 50% chili before any other ingredient. So making saute now guys. And then I'll add in now the main ingredient, which is the pork. By the way, guys, this Kra Pao can actually be in like any form of meat. It can be cooked with pork, it can be cooked with beef, and it can be cooked with chicken. So this time what we are using is ground pork. So now pork is now there in the pan. We'll just have to basically saute it like that. And then put in our generous amount of ground pepper. So I'll probably use all the pepper that I have here. And then just basically saute it for it to be cooked well and timed. So I'll now, guys, put my combination of fish sauce. I'll put in like two cups of fish sauce and 1 cup of soy sauce. So we'll now saute and saute, and we'll see what happens next. So again, I forgot, I don't usually cook without vegetables, so I'll now be adding my vegetables in the dish. So there, I've added my vegetables, and then I will now add my sugar as well. So which is basically a combination of everything. It's salty and a bit sweet. So that is Kra Pao. Now after a while, I'll be tasting it and see if the taste is already enough or if I still need to add something. So I'm gonna taste it now, guys. So there. It tastes better now. And I guess what's only missing is the basil. So I'm just basically cooking the meat well. And then I'm gonna be adding the basil already. So I'm just making sure that the meat is fully cooked. So I'm gonna add now, guys, my basil. And when we say basil, it's actually mostly 50% of the ingredients is basil, meaning you are adding in a lot of basil. This is not just a recipe that is with some basil, but the basil is actually the main ingredient. So 50% of the ingredients is basil. So there, it is now being cooked. That's how it is, guys. It's just very easy to cook and fast. So I know that the taste is already enough. I shouldn't be adding more. So if you'll just smell it, guys, it tastes so pungent and great because of the basil. You know, basil is a very pungent herb and it tastes great. So if you add it on your food, it usually have that very distinct herby flavor and smell and taste there. So I guess, guys, I'm just trying to cook everything and then I'll show you later the finished product because I guess we're done. So there, guys, here's our finished product. This is our Kra Pao. So don't forget to subscribe and like and enjoy. Mwah. This is how it looks like with eggs on top. So Kra Pao is served with a sunny side up egg on top. So this is how it looks like. That's the finished product. Mama.